Langfuse is an open source LLM engineering platform that offers monitoring traces, performing evals, and also many other useful features. Those are going to be utilized in your LLM application. The way you can get started is after making an account, you can go to the app. And in here, you'll be asked to create an organization and then you can create a project. So let's say, for example, we're calling this our first project. Once we create the project, we'll be taken to the screen where we have access to the API key. So to get started, what we're going to do is we'll go to dashboard, we'll configure tracing. So now this is just for tracing that we are going to set up our Langflow instance. There are other options as well. And once we do that, we'll have access to our secrets. Of course, you want to keep this as a secret. In our case, we're going to delete this after the video. So all three of these are going to be needed for us to connect. What we're going to do is we'll go to one of these where we can easily copy and paste. So we're going to copy each of these and we'll bring it back to the terminal where we're running Langflow in. And I'm running it over here and I am running within a virtual environment. So I'm going to activate that virtual environment first. And then once we have that, we'll export the key as part of this environment. We'll do the same for the public key as well as the host name. So all three of those are now part of this environment variable. And now we can start our Langflow instance. Now within our Langflow instance, there is nothing we have to set up over here. So we'll just run any of our flows. We can go in and chat and test any of these flows. And what we'll notice is that as we are using Langflow, we can see traces of the chat within Langfuse as well. So for example, I can just open one of these and see exactly what happened. So we provided a chat input, it went to the prompt block, and then it went to OpenAI, and then we got a response back. And each of those we can also click in to see exactly what was the response, and some additional details are available here. So it's quite nice that we can actually trace and also see the timeline of events. If there are any errors or unexpected responses, then we can trace it back to exactly what happened and at what stage. This is quite helpful, particularly in cases where we have many different flows and also we're using agents or tools. Then we can follow the traces and figure out how the application works.